Online sales is all that matters. We're going to reduce and eventually eliminate the sales department moving forward. That's all.
You're underestimating the experts. Well then.
Trouble Busters!
My name is Tom. I'm a sales rep who works at Trubbus Trading Company. I'm at a funeral for our CEO, who trained me to be who I am today. He was strict, but he always placed us before anything else. Sir, even if you're physically gone, your soul will always be with us. We're gonna do whatever it takes to protect the company you left for us. All of us were quite emotional at our former CEO's funeral, and it was then time to start a new chapter of this company with the new CEO. However,
Online sales is all that matters. We're going to reduce and eventually eliminate the sales department moving forward. That's all.
and that concludes the speech from our new CEO, Nina. We have a few questions. You mentioned reduce, but does this mean that we'll have fewer personnel in the department?
Yes, of course. Our ultimate goal is to eliminate the department, so I'm not quite sure what else there would be to explain.
We understand the benefit of online business, and we don't mean to negate it. But eliminating the sales department sounds a bit too overboard. We should incorporate online business while we continue to work on in-person sales at the same time. Isn't this the direction we should take?
I'm not obligated to answer your question.
What the heck? Are you trying to avoid answering his question? By relying on an online business, you're trying to cut down the expenses, such as labor, transportation, and business trip expenses, right?
I'm not obligated to answer your question.
Why not? Hey, we know you can hear him. Can't you answer him?
I don't plan on laying off anyone from our sales department.
You're not answering our question.
When the sales department size is reduced, we will be transferring our sales reps to their second choice of department that you requested upon filling out the survey when you were hired.
Where are you going? You haven't answered any of our questions. We decided to stand our ground to talk to the new CEO and went to her office. However, she left the office immediately after the speech. She never returned to the office that day, and we had no choice but to leave for the day. What? Are you saying that the CEO is asking for those who want to voluntarily resign? Tom, I think it's over at this point. She said she'd protect us, but I know she's trying to get rid of all of us. Hey, Tom, where are you going? I'm going to talk to her. I need you to explain what's going on.
I'm just providing a choice.
A choice?
I'm sure some of you would rather leave this company if you don't get to work as a sales rep.
Of course there are. We pride ourselves in what we do, and our former CEO used to...
Pride just gets in our way. I don't care about what my father used to say. Now that everything is about online business, it doesn't matter who's our sales rep. It doesn't make any difference.
That's not true. You're underestimating the experts.
It's the other way around.
Other way around?
You, along with the former CEO, valued sales reps a lot more than you should have.
I tried my best to convince the new CEO, but she never changed her mind. Ultimately, all of us from the sales department ended up choosing to resign. Don't even think your company is going to be successful after talking down on the sales department so badly. I'm not letting her get away with this. Trouble Busters!
Oh, not again. Ma'am, this is going to be the 20th company that's reached out to let us know that they're terminating their contract with us. I know, but why? What is going on? We need to situate this matter first and foremost. The only way out of this trouble is to rehire the entire sales team. Ugh, okay, fine. Melanie, I need you to reach out to all of them as soon as possible. Have them gather at our construction site and tell them that we'll reinstate their position with us. Why isn't anyone here?
I guess you weren't able to get your sales team back on board.
Well, Mr. Shiloh, I'm sure they're almost here.
They're not going to be here.
Those guys owe my father big time. I'm sure they're going to be here knowing that his daughter is in trouble like this.
You must be misunderstanding something.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Those guys have gratitude towards your father and not you.
But I'm his daughter.
That's irrelevant. Are you the type of person who treats your friend's younger brother as if he's your own younger brother? It seems like you haven't learned anything from your father.
But my father's directions weren't very fit to the current era.
I don't want to hear you talk down on someone I respect most. How unpleasant. I'm going to excuse myself at this time.
Oh, Mr. Shiloh, please don't go. Oh, this is all because of Tom and his gang. Ma'am, Tom called to tell me that they arrived at our office. What? Why are they at our office? They said they're there to pick up their personal belongings that were still in our office. What? Personal belongings? We're in a crisis. This is no time for personal belongings. I'm sorry, but that's just what they told me. Make sure they don't leave our office, okay? Melanie? Why am I the one getting scolded? What kind of guts do you have to come back to this office?
Guts? I mean, we're just here to pick up some of our belongings.
Why didn't you show up at the construction site?
I'm not obligated to answer that question.
Oh, stop mimicking me.
I'm not obligated to answer that question.
Stop that.
There's a reason why we don't do as you say. You made us upset. Well then, this is a war. We hate you.
Oh, that hurts.
Why do we have to listen to someone who won't even listen to what we say?
Look, I'm the CEO.
So what? We're not with this company any longer. You're not our CEO. You underestimated your sales team, and your old clients have been furious to find out about it. You have no business skills, and we don't consider you a CEO.
Oh, that's rude.
We're only stating the facts.
Look, you guys might be looking at me as if I'm a failing CEO only based on what's happening right now, but that's not true.
What exactly isn't true? You don't even have the guts to face the reality. You're a pain to even deal with.
I'm in an even more painful situation.
What? Are you trying to ask us to be empathetic with you?
Online business is going to continue growing.
That's great. Online business is great. I'll even admit that some companies would be better off conducting business online than in person.
See, I know I'm right.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong from the very root of your thought process.
What exactly am I wrong about? You've never even been in charge of a business and you have no idea what you're talking about.
You have no soul in the way you come up with your business plans.
Soul? Did you just say soul? Are you saying that the soul is what matters in business?
What makes you say it's not something that matters? No matter how high quality your product is, humans are the ones conducting any transactions, and therefore the soul.
What's valued the most by people are time and money. Online business is something that would fulfill those needs, and it's the ultimate tactic.
That's only from the business's perspective.
I said you have no idea what you're talking about because you've never owned a business.
I've been working closely with a great business owner for the past few decades, and that's how I know what I'm talking about.
Just because you've been to some seminars from some business owners?
No, I'm talking about your father, our former CEO.
Are you saying that my father was a great business owner? He always valued vague things like passion and integrity. He's so old-schooled.
You keep talking down on him, saying that he was old school, but the company had always generated profit, and there hasn't been a single month that we couldn't reach our sales and profit target. He wasn't like someone who's jeopardizing the entire business the moment she started taking charge.
It's common for someone to stumble upon their first steps after taking over a business.
Are you saying that victory and defeat are common lots of soldiers?
That's right. That's exactly right.
That might be right, but you're completely defeated with the ultimate war.
Oh, shut up. This is where I turn the game.
But even if you try to turn the game, you have no ally, funds, nor time. If this was war, you have no castle, weapons, or food, and yet you're trying to go into the war. You're already defeated before you try.
This was all because of the former CEO who never understood what the current era is about.
You're failing because you keep blaming others. You're not the type of leaders that anyone would be willing to follow. You keep talking about old school tactics and values, but weren't you the very person who was raised with the money that your father made through those values and tactics? Don't you feel even slightly appreciative?
I'm not asking for your opinion, and I don't want you talking about my personal matters.
The way you're conducting the business right now isn't being considerate about the existing clients at all. You're only after the profit.
What's wrong with trying to generate profit? Haven't you guys been finding living expenses because this company was making a profit?
I don't negate the profit alone. We all need money to live, and I wish I was rich. He's being a bit too honest. But profit is something that should be generated given that our clients are happy with the business we provide. You're only going to continue failing this business if you're against the idea of putting the clients first.
That's because the clients need to first understand what the common era is all about.
The CEO should be the first person who's empathetic with the clients. The CEO should be the person who takes responsibility for all matters, but you keep trying to place that responsibility on others. This isn't even worth arguing. Our former CEO would have never done that.
Oh, stop talking about my father. I'm the current CEO.
Let's pretend that a patient is comfortable with a pill that works well for them. But if the pharmacist tells that patient that they're no longer going to carry that pill, that patient would likely start going to another pharmacy, right? That's exactly what this company is doing right now. We would have understood if you were to open up a new department, a business opportunity, or to promote any new clients. Not possible. This lady has no idea what sales is all about. All she has in her brain is tactics on how to generate sales by the book. She has no capability to even think about those things that you just mentioned.
You can't criticize me only after you saw the results. That's cheating.
There's nothing we're cheating about. I even warned you about these things before I left this company.
This is all because of the online sales department. I've always trusted them, but they ended up betraying me.
You're still blaming others. Alan, just let her be. She's not the type of person who would listen no matter what we say.
How dare you?
Huh?
How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? You can't even continue living unless a company employs you. You can't even become the CEO.
Can't even become the CEO?
Maybe you're living peacefully for the sake of retirement pay, but you're going to run out of money sooner or later. And when that happens, I am sure you guys are all going to come back to this office apologizing and begging back for your job.
Why would we beg you to rehire us when we already have a new job?
Huh? Did you just say that you already have a new job?
All of us who resigned from this company have a new job.
What? But it's only been a month. Some of you guys are old, too. Why? How?
Age isn't what matters about being a sales rep. This is all thanks to your father teaching us what sales is all about. Our sales skill is something that's recognized in this county. Don't ever underestimate us.
Why didn't you tell me beforehand?
Huh? She's snapping back at us.
I don't have the time to waste on you guys if you already have a new job. What are you guys standing around for? Get out of my office, you bastards!
You gotta be kidding! After Nina snapped back at us, we were kicked out of her office. She's only going to turn people away from herself by acting like that. And 6 months later...
You guys were completely right. I need you to come back.
What is this all of a sudden?
After we talked, we decided to terminate the contracts with all existing clients and to search for new clients.
What? Are you saying that you decided to dump them instead of even trying to earn back their trust? This is unbelievable. You're terrible at running a business.
But those guys wouldn't even listen no matter what we said. So now, if we decide to shift our transactions online, we'd be benefiting on both of our ends.
I already told you that we're all about the sights. We've been conducting business with your company because of the passion and trustworthiness we saw in you. But I don't feel any sort of sincerity from you based on how you're disregarding any of that.
I'm telling you that passion and trust aren't what matters. Profit is what matters, right?
But those profits are generated through business partners, and we prefer to conduct business with those we know, instead of someone who hypothetically exists on the other side of the computer monitor screen.
And they even said we can conduct our business elsewhere, so I ended up being upset over it, and...
You need to have a sense of accountability as the CEO. Just because you're upset over your client, you can't make your client upset with you. You're never going to win that game.
Oh, but they didn't even bother to listen to me, no matter what I said. Don't you think it's ridiculous?
You're the one who's ridiculous. I guess you still choose to blame others. I can't believe this.
All of our clients ended up becoming upset about me, and they terminated our contracts. And not only that, but there were some bad guys who chose to take advantage of the fact that I was a new CEO and I was in trouble.
I have a bad feeling about that.
They took advantage of the lack of experience, and I might even get sued for the things that I've done.
Oh God, why aren't we even surprised? Maybe it's because you were desperately trying to get the clients, just like the way you're desperately trying to get us back to work with you. A scammer on the first day of duty will likely still successfully scam you when you're so desperate.
Getting scammed is one thing, but there were some contracts that we weren't able to fulfill, which caused late fees, penalties, and liability. I kept losing everything that my father left for me, so please, oh please, at least give me a piece of advice.
There isn't such a thing.
What? Why not?
We may have been able to help you out better if we were still working with you, but we all work at other companies. That's right. There's nothing we can say to you at this point. We can only wish you luck.
Your wishes aren't going to be helpful at all. Besides, if it's something I could figure out on my own, I'd already be doing so.
Stop snapping back at us again. Either way, there's nothing we can do for you at this point.
Nothing you can do.
As Tom already explained to you. Also, isn't there anything you should say first and foremost before you whine about what's happening on your end?
Something I should say? Oh, I'm sorry, I completely missed it.
And that only tells so much about your sincerity if you realize it only after we tell you to.
Would you please give us back some of the early retirement pay that we paid you?
What? That's slightly diagonally above our expectations.
Oh, please. You can just pay me back for the extra amount that I paid for the sake of early retirement. You were fortunate enough to find a new job quickly, so I know you still have that money.
You better cut out this nonsense. I've never heard of a CEO begging for the retirement pay back.
Oh, please, we're truly in a deficit.
All my retirement pay is gone after enjoying some casino plays. What? Tom, that's such a ridiculous way to spend your retirement money. I ended up getting carried away. I don't even want to hear about it.
I might even get evicted from my home for paying rent late. I don't want you to be paying me insult for the favor he paid you. He would hate you for doing that, and you guys out of all people would know.
You don't even deserve to talk about the former CEO as if you know him at all. Did you say that he would hate us for doing that? Do you even realize what you've done to us before we ended up leaving your company? Also, it's still there. This lady isn't sorry for anything.
Huh? Wait, what is this about?
You've been writing insults about the former sales reps on your company's social media account, right?
Yikes. I thought you didn't know.
Of course we knew. We were aware of this even before we left the company. You're just acting apologetic to save your sorry butt, not because you're truly sorry for anything.
I'll delete them. I'll delete them right now.
You should have deleted it before you came begging us.
You're completely right.
You can't even take care of people who you used to work with. You're never gonna be successful from here on. If you were going to prioritize your company's survival, you could have even looked into ways to merge your company with another company, so you could at least keep what the former CEO left for you.
What? Really?
It's already too late to talk about that. It's already too late to talk about anything.
Hold on. I have a plan to revive the business.
Really? Do you? What exactly is your plan? No, you don't. Bye now.
Hold on. I'll come up with something.
About those posts and about the plans. Your actions are way too slow. You're still young, and I hope you take the burden of the failing business as a learning opportunity.
No! I don't want to work a job unless I get to be the CEO. I want to be the CEO for the rest of my life. Where do you think you're going? Can't you do some favor for me? I know I'm not wrong. This is all because of the idiots who won't understand what I'm trying to do. What's wrong with saying that I don't need what I don't need? Everything is about the internet. The sales style will continue evolving the way the technology evolves. If I was just one of the first people who wasn't afraid of changes. It's just that no one was willing to understand me.
We've been dispatched regarding how you are being a disturbance to the public. If you won't calm down, we're taking you under arrest.
This wasn't my fault. It was our client's fault, and it was my associate's fault. This wasn't my fault.
We have no choice.
This was society's fault.
Because Nina was throwing a tantrum in public, she was taken under arrest. She was fortunate enough not to be charged with a crime, but I don't think she has a bright future ahead of her anyway. As the one and final favor we could do, we made sure we turned away the scammers who were approaching her. But because of the termination of contracts with her existing clients, as well as the unfulfilled contracts with the few new clients she had, she ended up with a large debt. Not only did she lose all the company's funds, but she also had to file a personal bankruptcy while she lost her company. She has no choice but to work any job that she can find so she can pay back her debt. As for us, we all work hard at our new workplace as sales reps. Sir, I hope you're watching us every day. Trouble Busters!